of who we are as human beings. It only makes sense to address it from every available angle, both with regard to our bodies and brain chemistry and vis-a-vis our psyches and spirits. So in this audiobook, I offer you a revolutionary model for treating depression, one that integrates physical, mental, and spiritual approaches to help you discover the chemistry of joy, that mysterious mix of body, mind, and spirit that Thoreau called the condition of life. I believe that no matter how much pain each of us is given to endure, and for some of us the burden is considerable, we can also always access the joy that is our birthright. But to find the joy we're all meant to experience, we need to understand ourselves fully, including our physical, emotional, and spiritual needs. A program for overcoming depression that omits any one of these aspects of our humanity is almost certain to fail. A 3-step program to creating joy. My approach to overcoming depression and creating joy is based on 2 decades of work as a psychiatrist who has also studied Jungian psychology, Christian theology, Buddhist philosophy, Ayurvedic medicine, and the groundbreaking mindfulness approach to physical and mental health pioneered by Jon Kabat-Zinn and Saki Santorelli. In developing the program I'll share with you here, I've drawn on the latest developments in Western biochemistry to help me understand the elegant and complex interactions that take place constantly within our extraordinary brain. I've refined my understanding of diet, exercise, and lifestyle through the Ayurvedic mind-body medicine I learned from my study with Deepak Chopra. And I've deepened my approach to psychotherapy by incorporating a Buddhist psychology of mindfulness. Together, Western science and Eastern wisdom have enabled me to create this 3-step program. Step 1. Understand your brain. Step 1 is your first line of defense against depression, the techniques to which you turn when you're in the throes of a depressive episode and need immediate help. It's based on the understanding that just as the heart patient needs a heart-healthy lifestyle, so do depressed patients need a brain-healthy program that includes diet, exercise, and a healthy relationship to natural cycles, the ultradian, circadian, and seasonal rhythms that affect us more than we think. Although by now, even fast food addicts have the guilty sense that French fries and pizza aren't exactly good for our health, very few of us realize that these poor food choices are also disastrous for our mood. Too many refined carbs and unhealthy fats play havoc with our brain chemistry as well as our weight, working against our efforts to overcome depression no matter how much medication we take. Depending on our individual system, even apparently healthy diets can be bad for our brains. I recently met a man in his 50s who worked out regularly and had a lean, healthy physique. He ate mainly home-cooked, low-fat meals featuring high-quality proteins and fresh fruits and vegetables. But he wasn't getting the complex carbohydrates that he needed to overcome a lifelong serotonin deficiency, nor the healthy omega-3 fats that his brain craved. As a result, he suffered from anxiety, insomnia, and a tendency to depression. When he added more whole grains, legumes, and starchy vegetables into his diet, his mood, sleep, and well-being improved almost instantly. In Step 1, you'll learn how to tell if you too are eating exactly the wrong foods to balance your brain chemistry, with concrete suggestions for how to switch to a brain-healthy diet. Step 1 is also where I'll introduce 3 types that you'll continue to encounter throughout the audiobook, although they may appear slightly different each time you meet them. One of the most exciting discoveries I've made in my practice is the way Western biochemistry, Ayurvedic mind-body medicine, and Buddhist psychology have all identified 3 distinct